G'day everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Raidzero AU and welcome back to another episode of StarRupture. And today I want to actually start building out here. You can see there I've got quite a large platform. I think we can extend it out a bit more, but we might need to put another base unit down at some point. So what I want to endeavour to do is try to get it so that basically we haven't completed anything of this. Something's beeping out here and I don't know what it is. Wave warning. Okay.
Congratulations! Clever Robotics has received its order. A reward for fulfilling the order is waiting for you in the terminal.
Okay. Thank you. We've got a wave coming in. So we'll just wait for this to come through. So I think what I'd like to be able to do is if...
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
we can get it so it's producing some of everything, then and then we should just be able to set these and it should just be able to automatically work out what it needs. That's the plan. Is that possible? I don't know. So if I look in here, so first thing is it the furnace or the smelter? Okay, so the smelter actually, the furnace actually has quite a lot of stuff in it. Okay. But the smelter doesn't. And of course the first thing that we're going to be using is going to be the smelter. So, and that just really produces three things. But we have unlocked Clever Robotics, which gives us the rail level 2.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Cargo dispatcher, cargo receiver. Need stutters for that. Food station, we need ceramics. Titanium beam. Could do that one. Level 5. War bonds. Titanium has titanium sheets. Wind turbines. They need rotors. And yep. Okay. Let's go and do that. Titanium beam. Titanium sheets. Oops. These already set to.
Gotcha.
Set these to whatever. Now, it wasn't that one. Probably do this one as well. We'll get 2 on the go. Okay. And actually, with you, there we go. Alright, that should be starting to send stuff through. Yep, good. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to want... What did I do with my... There it is. We've got plenty of those. So I want to come over here to the miners. I want to relook at this. The reason being, it was mentioned in the comments that that the multi-rail isn't really much use because it only uses one rail at a time, which is fair enough. But I think the idea of it... Actually, these are okay. Those ones are okay. I think over the other side. I think the idea of it is to provide alternative pathways through. So just for example here... What have I got there? Not what I wanted. I wanted this. Got 3 of these, so what I'm going to do... Get rid of those. This is more testing than anything. And... put it that way. I'm going to use the V2 rails. So can I, if I hook that into the middle there, I should be able to hook this one into the side. Get this one hooked into that side. Then that will come down to here. And what I'll do is I will put down here. I don't know whether this makes really much difference, but copy there. Grab you. Go in there. to there. So, I think that's the idea of those. Not 100% sure, but change all those to tier 2 so that can share those around. This one over here, I don't think I need to do anything really. We could just do some upgrades on these. Like that. That one's not being used. Right, well you can hook onto there. And we can upgrade all of these. Okay. So, more of these. Okay. Because this is where we're going to start. We can use our drone here. What we want to do is, I want to do some storage depots. Well, let's decide on our smelters first.
Raptura status, stable. Arcadia status, stable.
We can probably go there. And do we want a gap in the middle? I don't think we need a gap in the middle for those. Going to... I'll leave a gap between those two. So that's all of those that we need, I think. I'm going to want at least one storage. For each of those, and then out the back here we've got enough for 3. Whoops. Oh, getting a bit laggy at times. I heard somewhere that basically because these blocks are all powered here, that if you're connecting to the grid, you can it causes a little bit of lag while it recalculates things. Okay. But each of these is going to go pretty straightforward. I'm going to use V2s. You mean building can't be placed? What? Where is that connecting to? Go out of here. I'm missing something obvious here, I think. So this is a storage depot. Is it because we're out of power? Okay. We can sort that out. We're going to be replacing these before long, hopefully. Okay, everything's running, but let's go overboard with it. No, well that's not right. Because I don't necessarily want to I don't want to dismantle all of this just yet. I want that still to be progressing. Right. Now tell me I can't build it. What's it connecting to? Oh, that's odd. That's really odd. Does it need... Hmm. Whoops. Okay, so connect to that. Okay. Now it'll do it. Okay. I can go in there. And these ones will be those. And this will be that. Okay, so that's the left one. And then do one of those again. So, and then this one we take the middle one. Oops. And then that can come over to the left here. Go into there. You into there. To there. Right. Oops. And you're going to be Wolfram bars. That's what I want. Okay. So you then need to be Wolfram ore. Okay. And then this last one, we only need... We don't need that. We just need a rail connector. Or rail support, really. So we could probably just bring... This will be the left-hand one. Just bring that there. And go in there. Okay. And these ones, the calcium blocks. Means you need to be calcium ore. And then at the back here, would be the easiest way to do this one. We want two. Probably going to want one of these. So, and then maybe one of these. Where's that facing? It's hard to tell which way it's facing. That's the way.
Excellent. The reward from the Griffiths Blue Corporation is already waiting for you. You'll like this.
Hope so. Okay. That one didn't quite go in properly. So should be better. Alright. Then grab that. Come out there. You. Come in there. You into that one. Into that one. That one. You into that one. And these calcium blocks. Okay. Right, so we'll do the same over this side. We'll keep it. Well, this one was here. And that one doesn't matter which way it goes. That one. That way. Go there. And you. In there. You. In there. Okay. Wolfram. 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 And we just do the last one now. Okay. Grab you. Make sure it's facing the right way. It is. Hook these in. Like that. Okay, and these ones, titanium bars. Okay. So now, what we should need to do is to hook. And what I'm going to do is going to upgrade all of this to level 2 all the way back. Probably going to be a bit slow to start off with. Probably need to come over here. Put these in. Probably need to upgrade all of these. I'm not going to fiddle around with this one down here too much at the moment. Won't worry about that later. But I do want to get these upgraded. just interested to see if the concept works. Then I think we've got one more over here. Is this one not connected? Did I never connect that one? Oh. There you go. Never connected the third one up. Glad I came over here then. Okay, let's get back. My inventory looking not too bad.
Come here. I need to survive. Acquired.
We'll grab these on the way through. We'll have a look and see what we unlocked shortly. Okay, so that's all done. That one's not. So that. Just to go there. Okay, so that should be level 2s all the way through. Now, I will eventually just split them completely, but for now, I'm going to do one of those. No. Got the way? Yep. Actually, get rid of that. I'm just going to split it here in case I need to expand that power out. I want a single going into 3. It's that one I want. Goes into there. Okay. So this first one goes in there. We should start to see some titanium go down there. Second one is down there. There it goes. We should start to see wolfram coming down on the second line. And that's flowing through. Yep. And then the third line. There we go. Yep. There. Into there. And now we should start to see some calcium come down there. Alright, gotta eat something. Do some of that. So hopefully we start to see some calcium now. Yep, there goes the calcium. So obviously the best solution here would be to have triples coming through and only connecting triples coming all the way through, one connecting here, the middle connecting there, the other one connecting there, so that it's got a pathway through. But we can sort that out later. As I said, with this all running, I don't want to dismantle that, but this should all be working now. And these should be splitting. Yep. Beautiful. It's working. Be a bit slow to start off with, simply because we're sharing one line down the end for all three things. That's working. And that's working. Alright. Nice. It's the first step of our rebuild. And it will become more efficient as time goes on. Alright, let's go see what we unlocked. I can't remember which one it was now. How are we going in here? We're going to need to do some more building, so
Nice.
let's get those crafted. Okay, what did we get? We got the war bonds. Okay, nice. What's this one need? Stabilizers. Oh. This one's still going. Rotors, stators. That was the one still going. Ceramics. Okay. Alright. So I guess the next thing we want... Oops, don't do that. I think I need to get the wind turbine. What's that? Base core amplifier. Ooh. We need rotors. So where are the rotors made? Not going to be the smelter. Rotors. Titanium rods and wolfram. What's that producing at the moment? Titanium sheets. I think that's for the housings. That's making titanium beams. This one's not doing anything. What happens if we set these to rotors? Do we have everything? I don't think we do. Because we're going to need some to make wolfram wire. That one's almost done. That's the beams, so we don't need these. So they can go to wolfram wire. Okay, that should start to get some wolfram through. Yep. Okay, they'll start producing the wolfram wire. And we need titanium rods as well. So we're almost done with these, so I might just set one of these, and I might set this first one here to do rods instead. What's it beeping? It shouldn't need to. Okay, because it's still using it. I think it's because it thought it was allocated. And then over here, what we can do is I thought we had some beams on us. Oh, we've only got the bars on us. Okay. No, that's alright. Alright, we'll just let that sort itself out. We've got some beams coming through. That's slowly working its way through. And last thing, this is the one that's finished. Moon energy, rotors.
I can use this.
Need to change that. Otherwise it won't be requesting it. Okay. Alright. So that should start to produce some rotors, hopefully. Everything going to plan. Okay. Why are the beams not moving? What happened here? I think we're just log jammed. Yeah. I think we're just log jammed. Just need to wait a minute for it to sort itself out. I think that's the problem. So the wire's getting in there, but this is not moving very fast, so... Okay. We'll just have to wait, let that run through. In the meantime, we'll continue working over here. Let's see if we can't make things a little bit better. Okay, so these are almost full now, so that'll start to stop requesting titanium once everything's full. Right, that's where I'm going to call it for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raidzero AU, signing out.